Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. So, we've moved most of our base inside now, even some of the Tinker stuff I've moved in. And you can see here it is, the Tinker's stuff, the armor one. I made an anvil, I was testing something out. I wanted to see what the cost was to repair this. Here, I'll show you. You're in, I think, over here. There you go, the speed charm. So to make the speed charm, it would require block and emerald. That's the most expensive part out of there. I'm not sure why all my food got flipped down here. Let's do that again. Anyways, so apparently you can repair this with an emerald and an anvil, but it's not an emerald. You gotta use the same block you had created it with, and look at that. I put the NBT data stuff on, and it looked like it was doing 25% of the repairs, which means that basically it would take 36 emeralds just to repair it, and it only lasts like 5 minutes. So it's like, yeah, not happening. It's not. Oh, I must have flipped my bar somehow. What the hell? I must have hit that key. That's what happened. Everything got flipped to the top. Anyways, so you can see, yeah, that was a no-go. I extended the place with an extra room here. I thought, you know what, it's probably going to be needed, so I just thought, why not? And today we're going to look into IC. So we got rubber, and more rubber. So let's go grab that. And you'll need the rubber over time for a lot of IC recipes. Got some glass going, because we'll probably need some of that as well. We're going to need some different things like iron, tin, etc. Might as well go ahead and get some of these squished out. So I made a bunch of copper, tin, iron ahead of time just because I knew we were going to need some. So let's go ahead and squish out a stack of each for now. I'm putting it all back anyways. There you go. There you go. Let's just grab ourselves a stack of each, and then that way we can say we have a baseline to start with. And then we're going to need probably some glass as well over time. And then we're going to need to make some hammers and things like that. So we got a pretty busy schedule of some of the stuff that we're going to work on. You can see I've kind of organized things a little bit better now, so it should just make life just slightly more bestest. So I think the first thing you're going to want to do is make a hammer. So IC2 lets you type the whole thing in, or you can type in at IC2, which is cool. So if you type in hammer, you have to make their hammer to get things going. And there's another hammer you can make as well. So this one has 80 usages. There's another one that you can use, which I don't think it's any better, honestly, but I could be wrong. It would be this here. Here you go. Actually, it's not showing up here. Sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. Oh yeah, here's one here. Oh, look at that one. Ooh, that's so expensive. Okay, but anyways, we want to make the IC2 one. For some reason, I thought it required string, but I think that was the other mod, Immersive Engineering, I think, required the string. So we don't have to worry about that, I guess. So the first thing you want to make, I guess, is probably a generator. You're going to want to power your base, do things like that. So you're going to need an iron furnace. You're going to need to make iron plates. You're going to need to make the battery. So you're going to need to make cables. It gets pretty expensive. So let's start out with hammering down some plates here. So one of these ways is the right way, and one of them's the wrong way. And if I guess which way, I win. Oddly enough, that is weird and not right. What the? Okay, so we're going to write this down. Can't use IC2 plate. Can't make IC2 plates iron with IC2 hammer. Okay, so I knew there was something weird. And look at this one. What the heck? It's all messed up. Holy crap. 3 iron ingots 3 plates. Okay, well, when you guys get this, you're probably going to have to do the hammer way where I was going to do it, but it looks like it's going to be simpler than that right now. Weird. Okay, so we're going to do it this way, I guess, for now. It's not supposed to be this simple, but apparently it's going to be that simple for us. So there you go. So we got some plates, and then we're going to need a furnace. There you go, furnace. You know what? I feel bad about stealing that now. We'll just make a new furnace. Don't ask why all of a sudden I felt bad. There you go. And so you're going to take your furnace, and you're going to use the plates, and there's your iron furnace. Now, iron furnaces are a little more efficient, things like that. And then you want to make yourself a generator here, which, well, who knows how these are made now. I'm like, I wonder how you make these guys. So, okay, so things are back to normal for these ones. It looks like weird as hell. Okay, so we definitely gonna have to report at least the other one, but it's good I'm going through it. Please remember, I'm using a slightly earlier version than you guys, and so you'll see some weirder bugs at times, and that's how it works. And then you put this back in, and you make the tin plates. Now, this is a thermal foundation plate, which doesn't match the IC2 casings, but that's what we got. And then you can make your thing. You're going to need redstone, which is awesome. Redstone should be down here. Don't have a ton of it, actually, oddly enough. Okay, so we got that, and then we're going to have to make our tin cable, which you need cutters. So cutters are pretty simple. And then you go through here and you put your tin cable in here, and there is your stuff. And then you go ahead and you put your 1, 2, 3 rubber in there, 1, 2, 3, and then you get insulated cable. And then we should be ready for the battery. Ta-da! Did you really want 2 batteries? You know, you're gonna need them over time, to be honest. So maybe I should just get those done now. It just makes kind of sense, you know, just get it out of the way. Where is my hammer? Hammer of Justice. Okay. There you go. So we got that done, and then we got our generator done. So we can go ahead and place it wherever we want. I'll probably place it, where do I want it? It's like one of those things where I just don't know where I want it right now. Let's just place it here for now. So here's your generator. Apparently there's some probably nasty bugs from what I hear. I don't know much on it, but I heard that right now that they don't show the... Oh, this interface shows. Or maybe it glitches out over time. I'm not sure. But either way, I was told that some of the interfaces are glitching up. So this does 10 EU a tick. Just keep that in mind. And then you can make a battery. I don't know if we're going to jump to the battery, just go right to the other stuff first. You can make... you can start with a power box. And a power box is basically pretty simple. It holds 40,000. This thing, I think, holds about 10K. So it's 4K, actually. So it could hold about 10 times more. It's kind of useful because then you can, just easily use it for the buffer power, because basically when it's using this power, it kind of goes through the coal and eats it. And like even if you use like 1 little inch of power, it'll go through another piece of coal. So it has a use on there. And I think you can even do, I don't think this can take redstone signal. I'm not sure. But you can use it for more advanced machines and send out like a redstone signal saying, ooh, do not do it till you're, like half full or stuff like that. So kind of works out pretty cool. Then you got your furnace you can make. Your furnace is just pretty simple. This is when we get into chips themselves, the circuits here. So we're going to go ahead with these ones. Basically, it's copper, and then you just cut up the copper. So let's see. Is copper going to behave? Ooh, it looks like copper might be behaving here today. Let's just check the recipes. So yeah, copper looks legit itself compared to certain other recipes. Look at this one. 4 of these, or you can turn it to one of the... What the hell is with these recipes? Anyways, at least the copper is right. You only put 1 copper in. There you go. I'll do 16 in total for now. Okay. And then you're going to cut up the copper here. So we'll just put this in here. So you're going to use these quite a bit. So you need 6 each time, right? So this would get you just 12. So I'm going to go right to the 32 because we're going to need them. And then we're going to put 32 rubber on it. There you go. And this will get us started. Now, this is the cheaper one you can make later on, which we'll probably do. I mean, I don't like crisscrossing mods too much, but later on it's like meh. So here we go. Unfortunately, oh, never mind. Yeah, never mind. That makes sense because 6, 12, 24. Yeah, something like that. But anyways, there is our 5 electronic circuits, which will get us started easily. And then, once again, iron furnaces tend to be a common item that you'll be making, so that's kind of why that pops up. I mean, it makes sense because, at least in this case, just because of the electric furnace. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure you can break them just with a pick in this pack. Hell, I think maybe even default IC's that way now. Somebody would have to correct me on that for sure. But I feel like they've kind of nerfed it over time. I think you can just play it at a more easier pace by default. But like I said, I'm not 100% sure on that. I just know that some changes have been taking place over time like that. Okay, so we got 10 plates. We're going to go ahead and cut them up again. Let's get 9 of them going here. And what we're going to do here is we're going to just wire these guys up so you don't get electric shock from it. They tell you that they lose 0.2 EU per block, so in a sense, like you can lose 60 EU just from that. So it's like, this is maybe 9 EU, a tick that it's offering maximum output now. So it kind of gives you an idea. And now it's just a furnace, honestly. It's nothing too crazy. It's just your regular old school furnace. So you can take this chicken, for example, and we can throw it in there. Now, remember I told you, like, if you leave this going, it will burn a full thing of coal. So it's a very inefficient setup now. So you're going to have to keep that in mind. But there you go. It's doing its thing. Okay, so, yeah, what else do we have here to do? So probably Macerator would be your next thing and your most must-have item. Macerator actually has a pretty simple recipe, actually. So you need 2 cobblestone. And was it 3? Yeah, it was 3. Just making sure. Wasn't sure if times have changed, There used to be well, it's not there used to be. It's probably still there, but there's a harder recipe where it uses diamonds instead. I don't know if it was more than just diamonds, but either way, I think it was part of base IC, but I think it's not there these days. Or sorry, it's probably still there these days, but I don't think a lot of people use them these days. That's what I was trying to say. Interesting. This is their sound system. They have their own sound system, but I didn't realize you can block it through walls like that. Huh. I'll be damned. Okay, so here is your Macerator, which I'm going to put here for now because I'm going to actually probably flip these around anyways, give them more space to breathe. So here's your Macerator. And your Macerator macerates, if you can believe that. And then you macerate your items. And then you send them to the furnace, basically. I just wanted to let these finish first, so there you go. And then you would do your thing. Now, there is an item that moves stuff. I don't know. It's an upgrade. I just forget the name of it sometimes. Here you go. Ejector Upgrade. Okay, that's not too bad. You can do tin plate. If you do dense tin plate, you get a bit more out because you don't have to make as many pistons. But it's not like pistons are that expensive. It's actually more targeted for like hardcore packs that might make pistons more of an expensive stuff. So if you want it to eject on this side, I think you shift, or is it just right click? Maybe it was just right click the wall. There you go. And it should go to the east side. So it says that she ejects the east side. So you put this in here. And then basically when you macerate an item, it should automatically go to the furnace to the side. So let's go and try it with some iron. So when we put the iron in here, this should automatically eject into the electric furnace. There you go. That's an electric furnace. Awesome. And then you can make another ejector, which we might as well. Let's get some more tin anyways here anyways. There you go. But, wait, how did we make this thing anything? I guess it was on the corners there. And, oh, I don't have enough pistons. Let's get those pistons out of here. There we go. And there you go. And once again, you click on the opposite. Like, you click on the side, like this side. It's kind of weird, but it just, that's how it is. And you put that there. And then, of course, you'll probably want a chest or something to store your items in it. We'll use one of these storage ones. There you go. And there you go. So now we have a duplicating system. And you could also pull. So we can go ahead and actually, there's a pulling upgrade. And it uses a sticky piston. Well, you can actually upgrade a piston to a sticky piston. I thought you could use rubber, but oh, you know what it is? It's the raw form of the rubber. So you can actually, we have, you know, slime balls, but I'm just doing it for, I guess, educational purposes to show you that you can use it with other. I didn't realize I had random crap in there. But you can use the actual sticky resin here and get a sticky piston. So for somebody who didn't know that, hopefully you know that now. Anyways, so we're going to do the pull upgrade. And we're going to shift click here again. And let's go ahead and get ourselves one more of these chests. And I think it's the same idea. I think you do it from where it's coming from. So automatically input from the bottom side. Top side, maybe? Well, if it's, you know, the opposite, right? So I don't know if this is 100% correct, but if it is, this should suck these in. Ah, there they are. So there you go. Now we have sort of an automated system. The only problem right now, of course, is our fuel, which we're going to try to fix. So we have an idea for that today. So moving on to some sort of automated system. So weird lag there. I was thinking of bringing this setup sort of over here and creating some sort of automated setup where we can feed up the generators. Now, I'm pretty sure you can have multiple. I don't know how these work again. These new, are they going by packets again like they used to? I think so. They don't use ampage, right? So I think it's back to the old way again, where you can have 3 of these on here without blowing things up, but I'm not sure, or 4 of them, for example. But I'll probably only do 3 anyways to get started, but you might want to do it in a certain order, though, just because you don't want all the generators kicking off all the time. So what I want to do is look into servos and item ducts. So let's look at item duct. Here you go. So we want basic item duct here. This is just tin and glass, I'm assuming. So tin and glass. Oh, it might not be. Oh, no, this is a vacuum sealed something or other. There used to be a solid one. Oh, it uses lead. Ooh, well, I can get behind that, I'm sure. Oh, yeah, we got lots of lead. I'm just going to actually use it in here. Oh, I put it in the inventory, didn't I? But not pull it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do that so often. There you go. So you want the this one just because it requires lead and you don't have to worry about the special glass. Okay. Now my inventory is a bit full, so you might want to get rid of a few items here just to make life a little easier. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet as well, so it's more of a, well, I have an idea in my head, but I'm kind of doing this sort of as a, let's just kind of do it live in a bit. Okay, so we got you guys ready. So we're going to go ahead and make you guys 1, 2, 3, why not? And then we're going to make something called a servo. The servos let you kind of pull all items. This might not be possible. Actually, it's saying iron's the missing one, so that seems to be using the regular stuff, which that's good then. So let's go ahead and use servos. Awesome. So we'll do 3 for now just because it's kind of what we have for setup wise. And so I guess the idea here I was thinking was it can go in here, right? and you can go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Might as well do it from here, and it would connect to each of the farms and kind of like do its thing. Now you still probably want a base to it, but let's see here. Let's break all these. I'm not going to do a filtration system except for the wood to come out. Sure, later on maybe I'll do something, but I'm thinking of just purely wood right now. Now, I've never done something quite like this. I mean, using coal and whatnot, like I said, it's not usually the most efficient thing. I'm just doing it because I think it would be kind of fun to do this. Oh, and this is burning wood directly. This would be actually a bad idea. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. This is a bad idea, isn't it? I wasn't thinking about this. Burning wood directly is a very fuel inefficient method, right? So I just realized what I'm doing here. I might have to play around with this a bit more than I thought. But anyways, let's try this out. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some chests anyways to start with. And we could say 1, 2, 3. Because we can move this up and down anyways, right? So let's do that. And then we'll put 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And those will do their thing. They'll grow. I don't know why this one didn't go in there. Oh, the torch. Yep, that's what it was. You got to keep it clear, right? Or it can't grow. Okay, so these will grow and they'll start producing their wood, and then you can take that over time and you can kind of like eject it out of there, that's an easy mechanic, right? Now the question is, how am I going to do this so it works nicely? So let's see, you got 1, 2, 3, and then you want to put your servos on it, and let's go like this. There you go. 1, 2, 3. And then what you do is you click each servo here. You have a filtration. So blacklist, whitelist, I guess you do. Whitelist and whitelist. And then I guess with this, it has redstone control as well. So you want to probably fix that over time. But what you want to do is take the regular wood. So it's using oak wood. Do we have no oak wood in there? At least I missed it. So it's going to take oak wood. Yeah. There you go. And so we'll whitelist the oak wood. We'll probably turn them on after that point. Ah, there you go. And how do we want to do this? So I guess we can redstone control, enable. So you just turn it off. There you go. And this should allow you to basically throw it into, say, a small storage container like this. And this should be able to start sucking them in. Oh, yeah, it looks like it's working. But hopefully they're not going into each other. I feel like if you put them on all of them, they shouldn't. But, well, I guess in the long run we'll find out. It looks like it's working fine. It's probably a really slow pipe system, too. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so now that we have that, we can go ahead, and you're probably going to want to smelt it, just because, well, this will get expensive if you don't. So the best way to probably smelt it is actually using what we have already. Basically, we need to make another smelter, electric one, just because it can run off the actual system, and then it kind of works its way back and forth in a sense. So that way you don't have to worry about like a secondary fuel. Like you could have fuel. You can have the fuel refeed itself back in, but I feel like it's not going to be worth it. So I think what we'll do is make another furnace instead and go from there. So let's get some of these back in here. I don't know if I needed that, but whatever. We're grabbing it anyways. This should be something we need. Okay, so you need another iron furnace, so you need an iron plate, and, oh yeah, the iron was the weird stuff, that's right. Okay. There you go, so we'll have another one of you guys made, and then, oh, no, we already made the iron furnace, buddy. We need an electric furnace now. And we already had the circuit made, so that's all good. So basically now what I would do is basically, well, I guess we'll just do it one over like this. There you go. And yeah, this should be just pretty much simple. And then what we do is we put another servo on here. I guess we should make another servo. Servo. I guess our it stopped using what it needed, so here we go. And we'll go ahead and put the servo on here. We'll probably need even more servos, honestly. And once again, we're just gonna be moving. I'm doing a stockpile here for fun. I don't know why, but it's just the way I am. You don't need as much as the crap I'm doing, but because you could just directly put in an electric furnace. Like, I mean, any normal person would put in directly in the electric furnace and then, you know, do your thing. But I'm doing it this way. It's just, I'm not normal. Anyways, this should be off, and it should say oak wood, and it should allow it to grab the oak wood. But why don't we instead, actually, if we're going to do it this way, like if we're going to do the furnace and all this crap anyways, why don't we just do it right against it like that? I'm just thinking if I want this closer or not. Oh, we can move it off. Like if I want to change it or increase it, I'll do it off camera. Okay, so we'll do it like that, and then I'll do the piston thing again, because that's kind of fun anyways. So we'll do the pull and all that. So yeah, okay. Oh, kind of mess these around. There you go. So this is the ejector. Oh, we want the pull upgrade. So that's once again the sticky. We won't go out and grab the sticky resin. We'll just take a slime ball actually, since we got one, and we'll convert it just like that. There you go. Now we'll go and do our. There you go. And so you want to do it like, I think this way. Pulls from the cell side. Yeah. There you go. So it's pulling the wood. Awesome. Okay. So it's not going to be the fastest or world's best running thing ever, but it should be enough to make things run. And I'll probably have multiple of these generators as well running, so like it won't be too bad once we get somewhere here. We need to get more these guys. There you go. And I don't have any more. I should have lots of rubber though. Oh, I threw them in here. That's why. There we go. There we go. Hello. And I think in the end what I'm going to probably do for fun is move the generators so they look this way kind of, just so they're fancier looking. But this should make us our fuel now. And now we can make ourselves a couple more generators if you want. IC2 generator. And so you're going to need to make more batteries. I guess did we use them all? I thought we had a couple more. Oh no, we have a lot more. Okay, so you got your generator. So basically it's back to the iron part, which we're going to need iron ingots for a weird ass method. There you go. I mean, in the end, it saves you some durability on a tool, but it's not like, it's a bit weird this way, to be honest. It makes me feel dirty. I don't want to be dirty inside. Okay, so there you go. Oh, wait, we're just doing 2 more. Oh, no, I made 3. Okay, and then... I don't know what happened there anyways, but it kind of worked out. Okay, so 1, 2. I don't know if I can go past. I'm going to have to remember and look it up and stuff, or even test it. If I can do what I was going to do before. Anyways, here you go. So you got your generators here. And then basically what you have this guy do is you just do your pipes here. So you're going to do your little pipes here, wherever they are. Here they are. And you could probably pull from the top. I think you could probably pull from the top. I guess we can try it out. It would look better if I could pull from the top. So we're gonna you can filter it anyways, right? But it shouldn't pull anything out anyways, so it should be a white list, and then you can say charcoal, right? Oh no. There you go. But now we took it all, so we gotta throw a charcoal in here, I guess, for now. And there you go. So this should be more than enough to run itself anyways, in that sense, right? So I could put all the charcoal in there, and there you go. You got 16 charcoal. Now, this might not be enough to keep 3 generators going or a lot of power going. I'll have to play around with this, but it should be pretty decent. I could expand the tree farm quite a bit, but you know, it doesn't eat that much. It lasts quite a long time. It's 1,600 burn times in ticks, right? So 1,600 divided by 20, that's 80 seconds it burns for. That's actually a long time. This only takes, what, like... I wish it told you the times for fun here, but this is like, what, 10 seconds? 8 seconds? So it has very fast speeds, basically. So it should easily be able to kind of keep up, and it'll start filling them all up over time as well, so that'll be the nice thing. So you probably don't want to run these guys, because these guys will probably take... Well, we could try it out for fun, see what happens, but these guys will probably take up too much energy if you... But we'll check it out. I mean, it's not running on the furnace yet, too, right? So, but maybe it'd be enough to keep up. I mean, you have to remember you have to wait for the wood to come through, too, right? So, and what you could do is for the side thing, like you could just burn sticks. You know, you could just have sticks, you know, be dedicatedly just being zapped away, too, right? So. But anyways, this should work out for us. I will monitor the power usage, but it looks like it probably actually can run like the way we have it right now. So basically, this system should run theoretically probably fine and not like probably keep going, like adding up over time without the need to have more farms. But I'll keep an eye on it. I'll add more farms if needed. And there you go. So we got into IC2 with a new type of tree farm, something very small, compact, probably better in performance too. But anyways, thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Goodbye.